Now that's a little bit better, right?
Oh yeah, that's a little better, baby.
Mhm.
It's part of the game. Man. It's part of the game.
Definitely a little bit better. There, I'm definitely dealing with this hotel Wi-Fi, so please bear with me. But this is definitely the Dallas duo. I am D Hill. That is my bro D White. You know what I'm
So,
saying? What's going on, sir?
it's a lovely
Um,
day.
this is the
Lovely day.
definitely a lovely day. This is definitely episode one. I want to appreciate everybody that's joining in. This is definitely let's get this thing started in the making.
Right. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Thanks for being here with us.
Um, like, share, subscribe, do all that. Three Man Weave Instagram. Underscore Three Man Weave the YouTube page. Definitely, like, share, subscribe, and do all that. We need your support.
All that.
Um,
All that.
we got that third. We got that third seed, brother.
Number, number three, good with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a lot of help today. We got a lot of help today. I wasn't expecting it, but it came through.
We got the help today that we wasn't expecting. That the help we wasn't getting prior to that.
Exactly. Exactly.
I want to take you back though. Question, man. What was your expectations in the beginning of this season?
Beginning of the season, really, the way I thought about it was we're gonna be an offensive team bringing along a defense that was terrible the year before. So I figured they'll be had their bruises, their lumps. But the defense, when Dan Quinn can't get that thing together immediately, and so that when I see how good that defense was going to be, that pumped up my expectations a lot. So I think we did our predictions. I think I said 11-6. I think it was. So I won't too far off. 12 and
Yeah,
5 was right. So, but beginning of the season, I was saying, you know, 10-6, 9-7. Until I seen that defense, I thought that defense was going to be Achilles' heel, but nah, they came through strong for us.
yeah, we were definitely page with that. Posted my prediction in the Facebook group that we're in. I was 11-6 as well. Closer to we was around the same page.
Yeah,
So throughout the season, once we actually seen the team, we actually seen the defense, we seen the expansion of an offense earlier on.
right.
It gave us really we raised our expectations.
Oh yeah, for sure, through the roof.
You know, I never went that far. I only my expectation for me was to let's get to the NFC Championship game and let's go from there. As my
Right.
bro Cannon always says, just get me in the dance and cut the music on. And
Bet.
since he said that, I live by that. So we are
I love that
in
for
the
you. I
dance.
love that for you. Yeah.
We in the dance and just cut the music on. And we swept the NFC East, and I seen the jokes, I seen the diminishing of that, the downplaying of that.
You
It's so
know,
the NFC East so bad, right? Just so bad, but we swept them.
we
We
got
did exactly what we supposed to do, too, right?
right. NFCs can't be that bad. We got two teams in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They don't say that. They don't talk about that now. Okay.
Okay, okay. What I'm saying, they don't want to mention that part. Like I said, and we averaging 40 points against the NFC East. Like I said, if you're going to play a bad team, what are you supposed to do? Don't give them a chance, and
Don't give them a chance.
that's exactly what we do.
Step on their neck.
So as we like I said, as the games have finished up for us, that was significant for us. We moved up from
Right.
the four seed to the number 3 seed, and we have a matchup with the 49ers. That bring back that 90s feel, don't it?
Yeah, that's like the old school football right there. Old school rivalry right there, man. Yes, sir.
So what's your initial thoughts before we even, before we deal with that? What's your initial thoughts on this?
My initial thoughts is we got to bring the run defense, man. We better be protecting them edges. We got to be collapsing that pocket, making Jimmy G uncomfortable. That the defense gonna have to step up. Then, because I don't think like if we hold them down on defense, I don't think they can. It touches on offense. Or offense is rolling. They secondary is depleted. They got good edge rushes and stuff, but I think we could take advantage of their corners. But we got to run the ball, get that play action going.
That's the thing about it, man. Their running game is definitely, scary, formidable. And once you deal with when we dealt with teams that fully commit to running the ball, we really haven't slowed them down enough to get them out of it. So it's like we're gonna definitely need our offense to get out of that slump that they were in. You know, we definitely need to put up some points and get them one-dimensional. There's, like you said, their secondary can be had, but the one thing that I do fear about their defense, DeMeco Ryans has definitely disguised their coverages a lot this season. He's one of the defensive coordinators that definitely been disguising his cover, because we know the scheme that they're running. It's an old Seattle Legion of Boom type scheme, different variations
of it, but the same base of it.
So with him being a disguising guy, and that's what's been giving Dak a few hiccups lately, did that give you cause of concern?
Yeah, let's see, the Cardinals confused us last week. That took them too long to figure out what the coverage was, or they'll switch it late. Then he's off target, or he hitting the wrong target. You know what I'm saying? We can't have that. In the playoffs, one mistake that cost you the game. So that definitely does worry me. Hopefully, we can remedy that. Kellen Moore studied some tape. Mike McCarthy. We need all the offensive minds together helping Kellen. This is his first time calling plays in the playoffs, so he's gonna need that help.
That's exactly. You need to lean on your Super Bowl winning head coach that, like I said, been dying to get here. This is the moment that we've been trying to get here. Like you said, that's why it was important for them to play to win yesterday.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like McCarthy been saying, this is our first time in the playoffs. Let's get all systems going.
Right. Get it. Momentum is real. I don't care what nobody say, man. Momentum is real.
You touched on something before we got on air about Dan Quinn and Kyle Shanahan. You want to expound on that?
Right. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of people forget because so long ago. Well, it wasn't that long ago, but they was on the same staff in Atlanta. Quinn, the head coach. Kyle Shanahan, the offensive coordinator. So they know each other's scheme basically. I know stuff didn't change, but they know what each other's going to run basically. But we got different weapons in Dallas that they didn't have in Atlanta, and they got different elements over there in San Fran that they didn't have in Atlanta either. But for bases, they know how to figure each other out, feel each other out. So we're gonna see who can win that chess match. Whoever comes on top of that is gonna be the winner of this game, in my opinion.
I think we got the advantage. I think if you break that down, I think we got the advantage. I don't think Quinn is running anything similar to what he ran in Atlanta.
Right.
We do know the foundation of Kyle Shanahan's offense.
Right. We know his run game schemes for sure.
I mean, he added a few wrinkles, and he definitely got added he definitely got some different weapons as well.
Right.
So the foundation is still the same. I think Quinn can definitely expound on that.
Right. I'm with you on that 100%. At least I hope.
I mean, we can know it's going to be tough, like you said. I mean, think about it. The Rams came out on them 17-0, and you thought the game was about to get blown out.
Right.
And they took that team to overtime and sealed the victory. So it's they definitely a resilient bunch. They dealt with injuries. They dealt with injuries all year. They've been to a Super Bowl with their coach. Their coaches, the coaching staff is definitely a legit coaching staff. So they're gonna come to play. They have a more playoff pedigree than we have.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. Right, for sure.
We need to come out early. We need to be disciplined. We need to shut down some of those penalties that we've been having. The mental errors.
Right.
Don't shoot ourselves in the foot, because like I said, they're gonna come and play.
So that's the key.
No need.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, they tough enough. We can't help them. You know what I'm saying? We gotta play clean football. That's for sure. Can't give them no help.
All right. So the thing about we are actually one of the healthier teams that's in the league right now.
Right.
We don't have any major key injuries. Keanu Neal did leave the game yesterday with the arm and shoulder injury. Don't know the severity of that, but overall, we're going to get Kurtz back. The starters that we didn't play yesterday will be back. Hopefully, the COVID bug is not something we have to deal with.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, bro, because I believe, like I said on 3-Man Weave, I believe that COVID will play a factor in these playoffs.
It definitely will. It's going to determine who's going to win.
So,
And
like I said, I definitely hope I don't jinx our team. So
these cats got to get in the bubble, man. They need to go to that Omni right there by the Star and just lock it down for the playoffs, man.
Lock it down.
Right.
Go cold turkey. You know, think about the goal. Think about the ultimate goal that you want to reach. Anything? Were you watching the 49ers game today?
Yeah. Well, I was watching Red Zone, but I caught most, going back and forth for the Cardinals and the Rams, and
Was there any weakness you think we can exploit other than the secondary?
I think like them outside runs, like Tony Pollard on the outside, hitting those toss plays. I think with our tackles, we could expose them right there with some good blocking, some good physical running. The physicality is going to be the key to this game, man. Offensive, defensive line. So I think if our offensive line come out physical with that good little blocking scheme for that outside run, I think we'll be all right. You just can't do damn Zeke do the middle trap all day game, man. You gotta need some tosses. We need some screens, something on the outside to loosen that defense up in the middle.
Yeah, I understand. We gotta run the ball. We gotta find some type of running game. I'm not saying we got to run the ball 30 times, but it got to be some positive runs that, like I said, the play action can be a factor, and we can get to our weapons. Like you said, they did get Emmanuel Mosley back. That's a good corner over there, but the rest of their corners, they can be had.
For sure.
Their secondary can be had. We can just get to their next level. We can protect Dak, and because them boys is getting after Stafford today.
Yeah, they will. Yep, it was physical.
Yeah, them boys gonna get after it, man. Like I said, if we can keep them guessing. If we can run the ball, pass the ball, don't be predictable. I think we can, give ourselves a chance. I just don't want us to go. I want us to have a good game plan. I want us to have an actual game. I want to see an actual game plan that we haven't really been seeing lately. Or I really do hope that Kellen been holding back. Hope the vanilla scheme was on purpose. I really do.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can hope for, bro. Like I said, only thing that gives me pause was the Cardinals game. We needed to win that to stay the number 2 seed, and we still seen that vanilla. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to hope that was just a little blip in the radar, bro.
And I understand why we went vanilla. I understand, but it was just like you said, we needed to win the game. At some point, you can't hold back. With some point, like you put on 17 games of film. They can find you. Like you say, you about to create a whole new playbook out of nowhere. Like say 17 weeks of film. They know who you are. They know your tendencies. They know what you're going to do.
Exactly.
It just go back to find what's working and stick with it.
Stick with it.
Don't try to force it. Go ahead.
Right. I'll tell you what, another aspect I think will help for us on offense. Like our up tempo. I notice every time we go up tempo, we do good things, man. We moving the ball, we scoring the ball. I think we do more up tempo this game. That's gonna help us out in the long run too. Because them boys is physical. They trying to get after the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So we keep them. They can't rotate them defensive linemen. Get them gas, wham down. Then third, fourth quarter, we doing whatever we want to them guys.
And if we go up tempo, it negates them disguising coverages.
Exactly.
You can only do but so much if we just up tempo. We keep going. There's no way you're just gonna bluff blitz on this play. And it's so if that's their bread and butter, which is something that they're good at, we can take that away from them.
Right. Exactly.
And that's the strength of ours, like you said, of us going up tempo. And then, like you said, Dak just plays better. It's like he's less thinking. He's more definitive with his targets. Yeah, I'm definitely in agreement with that.
Yeah, Dak's like a 3-point shooter, man. The more he puts up, the rhythm he gets in, man. When he get in that rhythm, you can feel it. You can see the energy, the team different, and we locked in there.
Another key, we gotta get Amari involved early.
Early, man.
Once we get him, if we get Amari involved early, it opens up the rest of the offense. Like everybody seems like their game is elevated once we get him involved early.
Right.
So if that's, like I say, that's the key to our success. Up tempo and Amari early. We get that going. I'm telling you, we're gonna be formidable.
We are, man. You ain't never told a lie, bro. Exactly. When you start hearing them coops coming from the stands,
Oh
that's when you
yeah,
know it's doing something.
that's how you know. That's how you know what's going on. Cause like I said, it makes everything better. Cause they don't have enough corners
Right.
that hang with Amari is going, with CeeDee Lamb going,
Mm-hmm.
with Cedric Wilson, Swiss Army knife.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jarwin back. We got him some playtime. Schultz, of course,
Right.
young Witten.
Young Witten. Young Witten. I want to take it somewhere. I want to take it somewhere. Now,
I'm with you.
you said this name now. A lot of people ain't gonna like this. Cedric Wilson better for this offense than Michael Gallup. I said it. Cedric Wilson is better for this offense than Michael Gallup.
But we gotta explain why he's not a better wide receiver than Michael Gallup.
There you go. There you go. When you say that, people are like, oh, he ain't better than. We're not saying he's a better athlete or a wide receiver. He's just better for this offense.
But he's most certainly better for this offense. He's a Swiss Army knife. He can move all around the offense. He can, like, the entire playbook is open. I know he's not the downfield threat of a Gallup. I understand that, but the fact that he can play in the slot where he's the most effective, but the fact that he can go outside is the most that we can move Amari inside. We can move CeeDee Lamb inside. And it's like you say, he has the most chemistry with Dak. People don't understand that Cedric Wilson been in the Dak yard from day one since rookie year. He one of the receivers that works out with Dak in the offseason all the time. So they have a like an unwritten chemistry already.
Right, exactly.
He's just a change mover. Like you say, hey, sometimes you need those Swiss Army knives. Like we said, we know what CeeDee Lamb is. We know what Amari is. Those are the big money guys, the big play guys. Those are the big dogs. But sometimes you need that role player to keep things afloat.
That's what every team that won a championship had that one guy.
And that's what you need.
He can throw the ball. He used to be a quarterback. He does all that stuff for you, man.
I gotta fix these. That's the thing. I'll talk about it later. Another thing, I think this may be a game. Do you care about statistics in this game? And then, once you answer that, I'm gonna go further.
Nah, the only stat I want to see is that W, bro. I don't care if we throw for -10 yards and rush for 300. I don't care if we throw for 500 and rush for -10. As long as we get a W, it don't even matter.
I don't give a damn if Jeremy Sprinkle leading the team in receptions. Just get the damn W. So when you spoke on outside runs, and I was thinking about we definitely going to need Tony Potter, and I'm glad that we didn't play him yesterday because that torn plantar fasciitis, you need rest for that, and obviously we're not afforded time for him to get the necessary rest. So I'm glad that he didn't play. Zeke is still effective. Like you said, you give Zeke the right runs, I'm good. Like you say. But my thing is, I do not care. Just feed the hot hand. If it's going, get me an effective running game and just get the damn W. So he got his 1,000 yards. I'm happy for Zeke. You got that, milestone on your back. Good for you.
Right.
Get the damn W.
Like the W.
I'm not trying to. And like even though we said Amari get involved early, I'm not trying to hit none of that pouting, none of that. You need targets, none of that. Be effective when the ball comes your way. Catch the ball and do what you do.
Make the play. Make the play. Like I said, I think Tony needs more touches than Zeke early. Loosen them up, hit the outside runs, hit the little running back screens, little wheel routes, because he has that explosive home run speed that Zeke doesn't have. Then when we wearing them down, third, fourth quarter, that's when Zeke needs to be the hammer. He comes in and do his thing and starts beating on them cats' chest. You know what I'm saying? Putting that helmet on them. That's the physicality I've been talking about right there. In the fourth quarter, we need that. We need Zeke for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can run up in the middle, but we need him to hit them edges and stuff like that, so he can take that thing to the house. Zeke ain't taking it to the house. Like his rookie year, them days gone. He ain't doing that. Pollard can take it to the house anytime he touch the ball. So I say Tony get 20 touches, Zeke get 18. Split them. Pretty much even. That's what it need to be like that, man. Tony needs some touches, bro.
We definitely need to touch, but I think we need to get him more involved in the short passing game. Like you said, get him involved in the short passing game because it helps us in both. It keeps Dak in rhythm,
right?
And like you said, you You get in the ball in Tony's hands, and he can just make something happen. Like you said, bro, I don't care who like we want when we watching the game. I don't care who's in the game or who's effective. I don't care if Corey Clement is running the ball, is running the rock.
Just get Hardy the ball. Go.
Just get the damn W. I'm afraid. I am afraid of Deebo Samuel though.
Oh yeah, he's a dog, man. Deebo and Kittle.
I don't know how. I'm afraid of Kittle. We're gonna get to Kittle. I'm afraid of Deebo because I don't know how we're going to defend him.
Right. Like who we put? Like, do we put Diggs on Deebo or put Diggs on Kittle? AB too small to handle Deebo. You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely too small to handle Deebo. He gonna get abused.
I think Boss Man gotta get on Deebo, bro. On some real.
It's one of because they still got Brandon Ayuk and he's still running the routes and he's getting more involved in the passing game. But it's more like you're moving Deebo everywhere. So it's like, how do we really defend that? Right. We're getting Jaron Kearse back. So can he handle Kittle to a certain extent? You know,
right.
I don't really want a heavy dose of him one-on-one. Right. But figure, switch it out, change it up. Don't give it the whole game plan of just of just cursing Kittle. I need different looks, different variations of that. But it's just that the fact that Deebo scares me. He's a real switch on me knife, but he one of them heavy duty military joints that you can't get everywhere.
You can't get everywhere, bro. That's the black market right there.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like so. It's just that fact. I don't know how we're going to defend him. We haven't seen any player like him that even like use that as an example. So it's
right. I'm trying to go back and think because we played him last year. I'm trying to go. How did we play him last year?
Well, last year I'm not even gonna look at that film because both teams was extremely injured, out of playoff contention. They were just playing the game, and But last year, even last year, that Deebo is not this Deebo.
That's true too. Yeah. He took it to another level.
Like that Deebo, he was getting some jet sweeps a couple times, running about. But this Deebo is on a whole nother level. Right. This Deebo elevated the top 5 this year, so this Deebo is different from last year Deebo. That game, don't even look at that film. Like
you're right, but that's true. That's true.
Yeah, if you look at that film, you bound to Drizzle if you want.
Bound to Drizzle. You bound to Drizzle.
But
Deebo definitely scary, man. We gotta figure out I want to see how Quinn what he gonna cook up for him and Kittle, man, and slow this run game down.
If you had a guess right now, which day of the week you think we're gonna play?
I think it's gonna be a Fox game. Because the Cowboys in San Fran, so I think it's gonna be Sunday evening. That's what I
knew you was gonna say that.
Because you're gonna be on.
For personal reasons, I'm gonna be watching this thing on the train at work.
You're gonna be on that
train. on edge. So,
right. Snapping on customers.
Or for personal reasons, I definitely wanted it to be a Saturday game.
Right.
And I probably wouldn't complain. I wouldn't complain if we had the Monday night game.
Right, I wouldn't either.
I would not complain. I know we will cross that bridge, with the short week next week if we have to. But I would not complain. But I'm only speaking personally because of how my schedule is.
I feel you.
I'm not missing this game.
I know them customers gonna be on your back soon the game start.
Oh man, you already know. But you got anything else?
I think we done hit on. Did you want to talk about what happened last night against the Eagles?
We can get on that. What did you want to see last night, and did you see it?
I did. I wanted to see the offense click. I wanted to see him put the ball in the end zone. I wanted to see Dak get in rhythm, Coop get involved in the run game, gets going, and I seen all that. So I was good. I was good with that. So that made me happy to see the offense get back clicking. Even though play some backups, but still, it don't matter who you play, it's how you look playing against them.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna come out there with the bums, we're gonna make them look like it. The thing about last night, I did want to see the offense click. I definitely did not want to see them stall. The way they played us defensively, I know teams are not going to play us like that.
Right.
Throughout the
Right.
playoffs. I don't care if they had the starters or nobody's going to play us the way that they played us. So I definitely don't anticipate teams doing that. So
Right.
I wanted to get in rhythm. Like I said, I wanted to run in the game to get comfortable, get in rhythm. I definitely didn't want to see any injuries.
Right. That's it. Yep. Come out clean. Come out healthy.
I didn't want to see any injuries. And I really wanted Kelvin Joseph to get some work because who knows? Like you said, we may call on him to play this week. So
I think you have to, bro.
So I've seen everything that I wanted to see in the game that was supposedly meaningless.
Right.
It meant something winning that game because we benefited. We moved up to the number 3 seed.
Exactly.
Who's to say what's going to happen with the other games? Where we have to go or what we have to do from that aspect. But like I said, you didn't want to go into the playoff on a 2-game losing streak.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like I said, my moment is real.
Like I said, even if it didn't count, like I said, you did not want to go into that game on the losing streak. I understand from a Philly standpoint that they dealt with a COVID outbreak. They definitely needed to get out of that game healthy. They dealing with what they did is totally different from what we had going on.
Right.
We needed to go out there and win the game the way that we won that game.
There you go.
Dak getting the record. Dak feeling good. Everybody feeling good. You want to feel good. You don't want to second guess yourself and think about what we could have done and what we could have done. You want to feel good about going into the playoffs. Like you said, like you keep saying, momentum is real.
It's real, man. Then you want to hit the national media, Dexter, Cowboys in the slump. Then you hearing that all week. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. Players hear that stuff. Coaches hear that stuff.
Bro, and don't tell me that they're not listening because I watched the Hard Knocks with the Colts and they got they got NFL Network and ESPN on the TV all the time. Like
all the live long day.
Yeah, don't tell me that you're not watching it. Like I said, so they hear the outside noise, and on top of it, you don't even have to hear the outside noise. They can hear the inside noise. Our inside media, our underground media is definitely about as loud and as big as the national media. So they've been hearing it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like it's going to be a good game.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be a good game.
They're gonna have to buckle up them chin straps, I'm sure, and get them shoulder pads nice and tight. They can't be loose. Put them knee pads, them thigh pads on, because it's gonna be hard hitting. It's gonna be a physical game, I believe.
And one of those, and I think the NFL needed this. I think they needed this as a week 1 matchup. They needed this old feel, like something, a storyline that they can bring the old rivalry back. They can talk about something other than making up something. Just
exactly.
Use something that you got to reach for the storyline. Bring out some old highlights, the old stars on the shoulders, the white pads from the 49ers. Come on, man.
Exactly what they needed. I know they're happy about this matchup, so that's why I think they're gonna put it on time.
So I want to thank everybody that joined us. Next time that you will see us will definitely be strictly YouTube because once again the reason why we wasn't responding to comments because we can't see your name. All of it says is Facebook user. So next week we just wanted to get our feet wet with this episode 1. Next time that you will see us will be strictly YouTube. So just be on the lookout. I need you to like, share, subscribe. Go to 3 Man Weave YouTube channel and subscribe and share to all your Cowboys fans. Once again, this is Dallas Duo. I'm D Hill. That's D White. Before we go out here, I want to apologize for the hotel Wi-Fi that I'm dealing with. I'm definitely gonna figure this out. We can't go bad like this every week.
Man, you can't apologize for that, man. You're just doing what you got to do, man. Ain't your fault the Wi-Fi like that.
But I gotta try to combat the trolls that's gonna come for me.
Yeah, they coming up regardless. The trolls gonna troll regardless.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So I try to, I try. I can only try so much. Yeah, but we'll finish watching the rest of this game. But y'all be on the lookout for the next episode. Like I said, this Dallas Duo. I'm D Hill. That's D White. We out.
Appreciate y'all.